Hey guys, before we get started with the show, let me briefly explain to you what happened with this episode. I had one guest, but I had two executive producers for this episode. Both will go unnamed and uncredited. And what ended up happening was that one of them had hit the stop recording button for some dumb reason, and part of our conversation got cut off. So the guest already knows this. I do want to apologize, but nonetheless, you got most of the episode in here. I had a really good time recording it, and I hope you enjoy listening. So let's just get started with the show. Hit it. And welcome back, everybody, to the Durp Show Podcast. My name is Big Earn. This is episode number 20, and before I get started, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at EasyB14, and make sure you check out the website easyb14.com. And today's special guest, it is a milestone for the Durp Show Podcast. I know we've been a complete sausage fest for 20 episodes, so it's only monumental that I introduce a friend since I've known since first grade. Was that first grade?
Probably.
Preschool? I don't know. An OG from the town.
Kindergarten.
From kindergarten. And we were chilling in the same vicinity, same spot since high school.
I think you only said three words to me, though, but...
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about why I founded the bench. But nonetheless, let me introduce you to Sara. Say what's up, Sara.
What's up? Hi, everybody.
All right. So, as previously mentioned, we went to high school together, and we chilled in the same bench. So, in this bench area, let me run it down by memory. It was Angel, you, Rosalva,
Part-time.
Marcos? No, it was Eric.
Oh, yeah, it was Eric.
It was Eric.
And
then Marcos. And I think that was it. Or David Calderon. No, it was Antonio.
Yes.
Because then on the opposite side, it would have been me, David Calderon, Solomon.
He was in the corner.
Solomon was in the corner?
He would sit either right in front of me or Angel.
Yeah, Solomon was with the cool kids, as always. And then the infamous Jimmy Duncan. So, what do you remember about our little kickback spot bench?
What do I remember? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do you want me to say? It was fun times. Like, be more specific.
Okay, so you don't know this, but like, it was me who founded that bench.
Okay,
out of everybody else, it was me. Okay, I'm gonna give myself all the credit here. You know that. I know that.
Elliot. Where did Elliot sit?
Elliot was Sarah's cousin, by the way, and friend of the podcast. He's been here 3 times already. Anyways, Elliot
would just stand.
Elliot would just stand like a derp. He'd go from place to place during lunch with his homie Aldo.
That's right. Aldo still owes me a monster.
Yeah, so we would get special guests always. I want to say Patty was there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I started as a special guest too. Do you remember that? Junior year?
Well, we moved sophomore year, and for sure we were there junior and senior year.
So it must have been junior year when I would pay special visits.
Anyways, I founded that bench. I was super friendly with Solomon. I known him since the 4th grade. I knew Antonio Sosa since like 6th grade. And
so then you should be very honored that I made it here.
You're the first girl here. I appreciate it.
Yes, right away. You didn't even have to beg.
I know. And Elliot was like, nah, like, let me tell her. I was like, no, bro, let me just write her a message. She's either in or out.
That was a straight up message too. Straight to the point.
Right? It wasn't even being around the bush. I was like, hey, let me cut to the chase. Anyways, back to the high school thing. We all left in good terms. everybody in that bench. And out of everybody at that bench, you know, core members of my entourage, I got, well, Elliot, but he wasn't part of that bench, Eric and Marcos, and then our fifth member has always been Solomon. Always.
Okay.
Who was your group, your entourage?
I don't know. Well, I had an entourage before I went into the bench.
But what happened?
Drama, which I don't even remember what. I think it was all due to baby daddy, but that happened. And then I started hanging out at the bench. And then Rosalba, well, I think I brought Rosalba with me. And then beef happened with Rosalba. And then it was just myself. And then Patty started hanging around with us.
All this while I was going in high school? I don't even remember that.
That's what happened in high school. I wasn't with you guys freshman or sophomore year. Because that's when I would hang out with Eloisa, Liz, Rosalba, Josefina, China. Can't remember who else. We used to have our own little bench before that happened.
I want to hear it.
Hear what?
The whole story.
Honestly,
start from the beginning.
I don't even remember. I just remember me and Elisa got into an argument and we walked away and we stopped talking for like 3 years maybe. Cause we didn't start talking again until we were out of high school. And then with Tita, honestly, I can't even remember what exactly happened, but I think it was around prom time that we stopped talking. And that's when, when was it then? What do you remember? Oh, you're I think it was around prom time because I ended up going with all like the honor kids to prom.
Did you like prom?
I loved prom. You didn't go to prom.
That's the one thing I wish I did go to.
Shame on you. And I was looking for a date too.
I didn't want to go by myself and then who told me? I think it was Ace Guillermo.
He gets down on the dance floor. Let me tell you that. We had lots of fun that night. He went with us too.
Yeah, I remember. Ace was like, I went by myself, dude. You should have just came. Yeah. Everybody was
by themselves. The only one who had a date was Belinda and Eddie. They were together, but everybody else went solo. It was so much fun. I even got to dance with Elliot. He even danced with me. I'll stay quiet. I won't say anything.
Well, anyways.
He just rolled his eyes at me.
Prom.
Let's keep going.
Prom was my one thing that I regret. I was like, I should have done it.
You should have done it.
Because I did most of the field trips. I went through.
Remember Disneyland?
Disneyland.
We were supposed to hang out together, and then you guys just split on me.
Everybody split. I ended up just chilling with Antonio and Diego.
Really?
Yeah, randomly.
All right, that is. Random.
Yeah, that was just like. Because we were all rolling together like when we first got there, and everything just got.
I think
everybody split.
Went to the restroom, and then everybody just went their own ways.
It was really crazy.
It was lots of fun though.
I really did like it. I heard they stopped doing that now for high schools.
No.
Yeah. How sure are you about this?
Because Saja just went. And then the one who stopped doing it was, I guess, all of Salinas. Like all the high schools from Salinas got banned because they got caught having sex in the park. So they're no longer allowed to go to Disneyland.
Derps. It's crazy. Maybe I did hear it from Salinas. I've been hanging out with too many people from Salinas. I thought I don't remember though. Anyway, so we bring up this whole conversation about the bench area because I want to ask you, can we make amends and get everybody who's a part of that bench to come back and do a little mini reunion? What are your thoughts, your opinions?
I don't know.
Can you squash the beef with your former bestie?
I could squash it. I don't care. I mean, how old are we now? It's been like 8 years. Fuck, we're old.
It's about to be 10. That's what, 10? Yeah, 10 in 2 years. We graduated 07.
Oh gosh. It is 8 years. We're old, Ernie.
Don't remind me. I mean, I can't even believe it's June already. I'm pretty sure New Year's Eve was like 3 weeks ago.
Seriously. So what do you think on the bench reunion? I'm down. Is everybody else down? Do you think everybody else will be down?
Yeah, it's just the hardest one to get back to the bench is not even Bazet, because I keep in contact with him. I Snapchatted him earlier today. He was taking a shit.
Are you serious? You guys are nasty.
That's what Snapchat's for.
Do that?
Yes.
That's gross. I don't do that.
Yo, so you don't take your phone to the restroom?
I mean, I take it, but I don't take selfies or Snapchat anybody.
Why? Because you just show them your face, like half your face.
Yeah,
they won't even know.
See, like the background. That's embarrassing.
Then you know if they take a screenshot.
What if like they fart by accident or something? I don't know.
It's not video, it's picture.
Oh, that's true. But what if you're recording? I don't know. Anyways.
Why would you be record? Do you record in the bathroom?
I don't.
Then what is that concern coming from?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I thought maybe FaceTiming, but that's different.
Then you just ignore until you're out of the restroom. Duh. Anyways, what was I getting back to? Oh.
The reunion.
The reunion. The where is Waldo guy out of the bench is Jimmy Duncan.
We will never see Jimmy Duncan again. Didn't he go to San Francisco?
Shout outs to Jimmy Duncan.
Remember he used to give us fries and cookies?
I will admit I started hating on that guy when he first got there because I felt very close to the bench. I was like, who invited this guy? Who didn't approve? I got to approve everybody, believe it or not.
Did you approve me?
I approved everybody there. I didn't say anything. I was cool with David. I was cool with Marcos. I was cool with Antonio. I was cool with Rosalba. I had no issues with her. I was cool with Patty. I was cool with you. I was cool with Angel.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Well, I think Jimmy Duncan came to the table because of the girls.
No.
Why did he come?
No. Angel invited him.
Did he?
Yeah.
And for English, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when I started talking to him, and he was a complete derp, and I loved him after that. He was so lovable. I was like, oh, come here, bro.
He was such an airhead. He was an airhead.
I've never seen a guy airhead, but yes.
He was an airhead, but he was funny. I liked him. He is lovable. He was, or is.
One time we came back from the weekend, I'm like, yo, Jimmy, what's up? What you been up to? He's like, I just got out of juvie. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I was riding my ATV, like, right around this area. He's like, yeah, and, like, a cop pulled us over, and they took us in they found, like, a switchblade on me.
What was his word that he would use? Wasn't it A or something like that? Everybody would make fun of him. Yeah, there you go. Hey, guys. I think that was his word.
Oh, you know what? I think so, too. I think it was a phrase. Yes. It's just not a word. Hey, it's a phrase.
Guys.
It's like, hey.
Yep. He always had food with him, but he was as skinny as hell.
Very mellow.
He was a very mellow guy.
That loud was just on him, though.
He seemed like...
Yes. Well, maybe that's why he was so mellow.
That's why.
Because every time you would talk to him, it was like, hey, guys. Jimmy Duncan, we miss you.
He seemed a lot cooler when he didn't talk. Like, if you just saw him just standing there...
He looked like a badass.
Yeah, he looked like a bad boy. He looked like he knew what was up.
But once he opened his mouth, you knew it was...
It goes out the window. It goes out, his, like, tough guy persona goes out the window. But if you just saw him in the corner, you'd be like, I bet you that guy's one of the most popular guys in high school.
Yep, I agree with that.
Well, anyways, so I didn't have any beefs in high school. You did. Talk about it.
What do you want me to talk about it? I don't even remember what was the beef about. I'm telling you.
It says Rosalba pulled your hair.
No, she did not. That is straight bullshit.
You said it on the podcast. I will bring it up.
I mean, I think
and I will
edit
edit
with everybody, and it's still happening. Like
to this day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like people. I don't know. I'm just very picky with who I like. I don't know.
When did this beef shit started for you? Like in the 3rd grade or what?
What beef?
Just in general.
I don't know. I think I realized that when I was in high school. I didn't like everybody. I mean, El Tanque, I didn't like her at all.
Well, you see, why the
El Tanque.
Why the subject? Like, why the
I don't know, because that's just part of me. We just give people nicknames, or I give people nicknames, and it sticks with them. But anyways, and then there was like a few juniors that I couldn't stand, and we had nicknamed them. I think one of them was J-Lo, the other one was Mufasa or something like that. You remember that, right? We would always talk shit when they would pass by the bench. Do you remember that?
I kind of remember J-Lo. I don't know.
Mufasa. Medusa. It was Medusa. Yeah, because she was always all greñuda. And then I don't remember who else.
Like, that's when you know you were a bully back in high school.
I am not
I'm
a
sorry,
bully.
you were a-
How was I a bully?
Maybe you weren't a bully like straight to him, but you were a bully like you were a mean girl.
I'm still a mean girl. That's what they call me at work. You know the movie Mean Girls? I'm a mean girl. I guess I have a posse and we're the mean girls. We're just girls and that's our nature. We just hate. I mean, straight up. Like, really. All girls are like that. As much as they're gonna tell you, oh, I'm sweet and I don't talk shit and all this bullshit. No, we all talk shit.
Why you guys act that? It's like, all we want is love, you know? Like,
Wait, you're talking from a guy to a girl or from girl to a girl?
talking in general, like girl, like women, like chill out, man. Like,
But we can't. We
like
have
you guys have so
hormones.
much
Like,
hate, like, you know, hormones starts with the letter H, and so does hate. You know, like that's bad. Like, it's really, 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 really bad. Like,
I don't know. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
What do I think
was
of
a
that?
bully?
I think I was really oblivious to it all. I was just like, this is my bench. These are the guys I want to hang out with. I have no idea
Slash
about girls. I had no idea about girls back in the day. What's
if
up?
you were a bully, he wouldn't mind.
Oh, because he likes bullies, right? He's a bully himself.
Because no matter what, he was accepting everyone at that bench, no matter how they were.
Oh.
You know, just to bond at that bench. You know.
We did have a bond, and then
Connected.
hold on. Let me say this real quick though. I remember I did not think that you guys like had me like so high up there. At the end of the school year, when I had all the guys sign my yearbook, they all wrote, "Oh, you are like my girl best friend," and this and that. I was like, "Oh my god, this is like so cute!" Like I never thought that's what you guys thought about me. Like,
I didn't write that.
No,
No,
you didn't.
no.
But I think Antonio did,
He's a liar.
and I think Tuna did too.
Now that guy fucks bitches.
I don't know. I need to see my yearbook. But how though? He wasn't that good looking. Oops. Look at that.
Okay, so.
Oh, look at this me. Hold on, let me see what I wrote.
Oh, crap.
Read it.
Read it out loud. We pulled out the new the
Well,
yearbook
what
from
can
our
I
high
say?
school.
I always looked at you as a mystery guy. You were so quiet, but always knew you had a lot to say. When I first invaded your bench, I thought you were kind of a jerk. But as time went by, you opened up more, and turns out you were hella funny. I wish you the best, and when you see me out there, make sure to say hi and don't act like you don't know me. You will be missed. With all my love, Sara. Aww. See, and that's straight up how I felt. I really did think you were a jerk.
Why? What did I do?
I don't know.
Is it because I come up?
You always had these little comments to say that weren't the nicest, but we knew you didn't mean like in a bad way. I guess it was just you the way you were, and I think you continue to be that person.
To this day, I've heard some negative things about me, but
it is what it is. I mean, right?
no, because usually like the friends I have, like I can trust. Like I can trust in Elliot, despite him roasting me every day.
Yeah.
I can
exactly.
trust on him.
I
and
feel the
him.
same way because Elliot, I think like that's the closest person I am closest to. Does that make sense? And he's always telling me shit. He's always putting me out on blast. He makes me seem like I'm the worst mother out there, which I'm not. Really, I take care of my kid.
On Sunday when
Yeah.
when you're like
I mean-
when she drops the kid off so she can be a hoe. Is that what you said?
This past Sunday, you know, it was Sunday. My days to just hang out. And Sundays now, I usually don't do nothing. You know, I enjoy quality time in my room. I watch movies and so on. And I get a text message. Hey, what are you doing today? Me thinking like, oh, my cousin's gonna invite me somewhere. Nothing. I'm free. What's up? She's been like, oh, cool. Can you watch Danny for like 2 hours? Danny is my nephew, by the way, her son, who I baptized. And I was like, oh, cool. Well, yeah, I'm not going out, so yeah, just drop him on over. And I was thinking of going to Salinas with him, but I was like, who knows, maybe. So anyway, she's like, okay, I'll be there right now. And I was like, oh shit, right now? It's like, I got out of bed, you know, already. And then I hear a little door, a knock on my door. I was like, oh fuck, he's here already. I go out, I run out the car, and I start recording her. I'm like, whoa, where are you going? and I'm recording her on Snapchat, and then you see Danny just running towards me, towards the door, and then the car just pulling out, and I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? And then she's like, shut up, and then she's like still reversing, and I'm like, where are you going? And then she just drives away. And then I posted it on Snapchat, and the little caption thing was when you leave your son to go hoe it up or something along those lines, right?
I was not holding it up, by the way.
What was it though? It wasn't something like that. When you drop off your son to hoe it up.
When you drop off your son to go hoe it up.
No, but yeah. I mean,
by the way, I am a single mother, so I have, what do you call it?
Oh, you're single?
I have a right to be able to have fun by myself. What? I said I'm a single mother.
I didn't know you were single. I mean, single mother, yeah. Are you single by the way?
Why are you asking me this? It's complicated. I'll say it like that. It's complicated.
Just like all the other relationships.
Every relationship is complicated. Nowadays, I think ever since you turn like 25, you start seeing life like totally different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After 25, because at 25 I wasn't in a relationship, was I? I was part-time, I guess. Yeah, kind of. But anyways, yeah, it all changes after you're 25.
Me and Ernesto forever alone. Cheers.
Forever alone? Do you want me to put you on blast?
Right? I have stuff to say about that too. You want us to put you on blast?
Hell yeah, it is not forever alone, which is kind of amazing how you do it every single time.
Sometimes we just need a little break to ourselves, I think. Right? And then...
I don't know if I agree with that.
So what, forever alone for you too?
No. It's I'm at a moment right now in my life where I'm working on myself.
Okay, Elliot. That's something Elliot would say.
And then once age 30 hits, I'm gonna download Tinder and just swipe right on all pictures. That's the plan. It's not gonna be that hard for me.
What do you mean?
You don't know what Tinder is?
No, are you just gonna randomly pick someone or?
Pretty much. It's a dating app. I'm surprised you haven't been on it.
I'm not desperate to find somebody. I mean, I have somebody, but yeah. Anyways, stop laughing.
Well, anyways, that's the overall plan. Is like if I'm 30.
Is that the one where it tells you like, you smoke and like you go left and you don't like them, or you go right?
You like a preview.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now.
Name, date, and then it'll pick up anybody who's in the local area too. So everybody in the 831 pretty much will come up, and then we'll go from there. That's the overall plan.
When do you hit 30? So that's
yeah.
What, 3 years?
4. Not 27. No, I'm born 89.
Oh, Eric.
Eric's gonna be 27.
Eric's like 29.
Hey, did you hit him up? Is he gonna come?
Where is Eric? I haven't seen Erod.
Hey, get him over here though.
Okay, keep going. I want to talk
Behind the
more
camera.
about the bench. Are we gonna have a reunion? We need to set a date.
Okay. So, like I said, Jimmy Duncan.
You
So
got the picture.
he's gonna be the hardest one. But like, who else do we not keep in contact? I see Angel. I saw him like 3 times this year at least.
Really? That's it? Well, maybe I've seen him only 3 times.
I already talked to him like seriously. I was like, dude, it's crazy. Like,
He's a responsible man.
exactly. That's what I told him. I told him that. I go, dude, you're doing it. Like, you got yourself a job. I think he got a house at that time with his brother.
He had a house, yeah.
And I was like, dude, you're doing it. You're responsible. Like, and I told him, I was like, I trip out on that so much because I'm such a man child that I'm just like, I can never do it. I can never.
You know what? I feel the same way. I feel like I'm still a little girl sometimes, but I have a kid, so that's even more weird, I guess you'll say.
Yeah.
Well, mine was a very unexpected gift I got. I was not expecting that, so yeah. See, everybody found out because of you. And then to top it off, they thought Angel was a dad. How ridiculous is that?
Only on the Durp Show.
Oops.
Shout outs to Angel. Hey, Angel's gonna do the podcast, believe it or not. Especially after this episode, I'm gonna tell him, hey, Sarah did it. I need you on it.
Okay, he knows. I was talking to him right now. He knows that I'm doing it.
Not that he's not down, but he's busy. So we have to we have to plan it ahead of time.
Him like once every like 6 months or something.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be best friends, okay? And I see him once every 6 months. Keep going. So who else would we think would not make it?
So let's see. So David Calderon, he's on the check.
I think we need to
Marcos.
like, draw a chart or something to like exit out the people that won't be there.
We have a picture in that
Of the
yearbook.
bench?
Yeah, look it
Really?
up. Yeah,
Oh,
we're all on
yeah.
it. We're all on it.
My strawberry shortcake backpack is on there.
I'm a little upset
What?
that I didn't get quoted for the yearbook. I wish I had a quote. It would have been cash rules everything around
Did you get
me.
voted? Were you in the Hall of Fame?
Nah, I'm only on my yearbook like twice.
Really? I
For
think
the
me and
senior
Elliot were
picture.
over the yearbook just because we were in yearbook. Look at there I am.
Well, anyways, so at
I'll
the
find it.
at
Keep
the
going.
bench, Antonio Sosa, man,
Do you
have
keep in contact with him?
yeah. I told you, I just
Oh, that's
texted
right.
him,
That's right.
and he's like, "Nah, I don't want to be on the
Plug bitches
podcast."
get money. Is that what he said? There we are. Look at there,
And then-
Jimmy Duncan.
okay. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So let's see who's in the chart.
So there's Angel. There's me. There's
Marcos. What
Marcos.
is
There's David.
it? David Keller.
There you are.
I'm the only one that looked.
Tuna.
Oh, you see it?
But somebody's right there. You see the
Sosa.
forehead?
That's Sosa.
No, is it?
Yeah, that's
Oh
Sosa.
yeah.
He was right next
And then
to him.
Jimmy Duncan. We're missing Euron.
I say let's do it. It'd be a good 10 years. Like, let's get back together. Let's get the gang back together. Kind of
So
deal.
are you gonna organize this or?
I'm horrible with organizing it. Like, I was like,
You're the one that's in contact with everybody though.
not Jimmy
I
Duncan.
think the last time I saw Marcos was when we went to that Halloween party. You remember, Elliot? And like he kept on spitting on inside his backpack. Do you remember that? He kept on spitting. He was like so drunk and he kept on spitting. I thought it was so nasty. And then I saw David when he used to work at the gas station across the street from Pilot. That was like maybe 2-3 years ago. Tuna, I see him on Instagram.
Yeah,
I
Tuna.
hadn't seen you since that day New Year's Eve when we came when I tagged along with Elliot.
I'm pretty sure I sent you a snap.
I saw Angel last week because he stopped by my work. Eric, I have not seen him since Super Bowl last year.
Okay, so let's talk about after high school. What would you say you learned after high school? Because it's been a while.
What do you mean? What did I learn?
It's just like in life in general. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I'm still at home. I mean, I took off. I started going to San Jose to school for like a semester, and then I found out I was pregnant, so I came back home. I had my kid. I went back to school.
recently?
What do you mean recently?
Didn't you say you just went back to school or you're still
Yeah.
there?
Wait, hold on. So I started DeVry, which I went with Jordan. Remember Jordan?
I remember that.
So-
you went to the right.
Yeah, and then so I think I finished the semester. I don't even remember. Came back home, had my kid, and then I went to school to get my MA certificate. And then I started working right after that. And then just like 2 years ago, I went back to college. So right now I'm a part-time student, I guess. And I've taken like 4 or 5 classes. So I'm trying to get my generals out of the way because I really do want to be an RN. And I mean, that's my ultimate goal. So I'm still in school, I guess you'll say.
Still going through it, huh?
Still going through it. It's a pain in my ass.
That's cool. That's cool. What about like having a kid? Did that really change you? Do you think?
Yes.
Do you think that like cliche thing is what is it? It's like your life changes the minute you have your first kid.
Yes, my life changed because now I have somebody that depends on me, but I think it's hard, especially doing it on my own. It's been a really interesting ride, I guess you'll say.
I will give you props though, because it seems like you are raising them right. Like I see it on Facebook, I see it on Instagram. I'm like,
Really?
wow, this
What do
kid.
you mean? Like what?
Like he's in sports, he sings. He's absolutely not shy about that. If it was me, I'd be like, get the mic away from me, Mom.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Like,
one time I read a story, it might have been on Instagram or on Facebook, that he found like $100 bill in school and then turned it in. I would never do that.
Yes, he did. That was like one of my proudest moments. He found a wallet outside of school as he was walking in, and he saw money in there, and he took it to the whatever TA, whatever it is, and that person told the teacher, and the teacher took it to the principal's office. After a few months, nobody claimed the money. Danny got an award. Yeah, Danny got an award. He got recognized for good character, and then he got the $100. And with those $100, what we did was we paid his baseball fee that he had, the registration fee that he had to pay for, and we bought $30 worth of books for his class. And the other $20 he kept, and I think he just bought junk with it, but...
Ooh, you should have taken him to Toys R Us.
No! I mean, he has to learn that he has to, like, give back, and he needs to share things, so I thought that was a good way of taking care of that money.
That's good mom tactics. Props. Oh, yeah, clap for
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
That's props. Me, I would have just been like... Or if I was raising him, he wouldn't have turned it in first and foremost. He would have came up to me and I would have been like, all right, son, I'm going to take 50 for you. Let's go to Toys R Us.
No, I don't know. Like, there's so many people nowadays that you can't trust because all they do is lie. So one of my main things that I try to focus on him is he needs to be honest.
What if he tells you something that's honest, but it's going to hurt you? Are you prepared for that?
I'd rather hear it. Yes, I'd rather hear him being mean to me or whatever it is than him lying to me.
What if he tells you like something really embarrassing about yourself and you're like, oh, like
my kid has a big mouth just as me. He says anything and everything.
He's like, Mom, you smell right now. Get away from me.
Yeah, he'll tell me that. He will.
And you're cool with it?
I mean, yeah, he's being honest. That means I need to go shower.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, I don't know. I don't see myself like at 26 right now. Like I just don't see myself having a kid. Like, this is a big responsibility.
It is the hardest thing ever. I mean, I have one, and I go crazy at times. I can't imagine these girls that have like 4 kids. I mean, which a lot of our classmates are. Yeah, they have 4 kids. And it's like, how do you do it? Yesterday, I went on a field trip with my son. All those damn little kids were driving me crazy. I was like, you guys need to go. You need to leave me alone. I went home and I took a nap for 2 hours. I couldn't handle them. They're too much.
So what grade is he in? 3rd grade?
He's in 2nd grade.
Oh, because I think my mom went to the field trip in 3rd grade. Who'd you have as a 3rd grade teacher?
3rd grade teacher, I had Miss Andriotti. But then she went on maternity leave, so we had Mrs. Jackson. Where did we go for 3rd grade?
The aquarium. I remember my mom going though.
I remember when we were in kindergarten. No, I think it was 1st grade. Elliot, my tia Lucha, went with us to a field trip. And me being the fat girl I was, well, still am, when I was in 1st grade, my mom packed me 2 sandwiches, right? So we were sitting down at Dennis de Menace Park eating our lunch, and then there's this girl, Maricela, who's sitting there without a lunch because she didn't bring a lunch. My tia took one of my sandwiches. I was so mad because I had to give her my food when it was my sandwich. I had to give it to her. I was so upset. I will never forget that.
You already had one sandwich.
I know, but I was fat.
I'll tell you something too. Is that I remember I had a grip load of food too, and somebody pointed it out, and then I felt embarrassed. I was like, "Fuck, this is a lot of food." Damn you, Mom.
But we're Mexicans. That's how our mothers pack our lunches, right?
Yeah, it was like I pulled out. I was like, "All right, so here's my torta, here's my chips,
your 99-cent bag of chips,
99-cent bag of chips.
Big old Gatorade.
Here's my Gatorade. Here's my extra water. Here's my pudding, and oh yeah, I have brownies too." And like I kept on going, and I got a fruit just in case. Then that's what I felt embarrassed. Then I was like, "Damn, my mom did pack me a lot," and I ended up eating it all too. I was like, "Well, it's here."
Food go to waste.
Exactly. So you remember quite a bit then, though.
I do.
Like that's good.
For the most part, I do. I think I remember a lot of my childhood. I think we had the best childhood.
We grew up just in the nick of time,
Yeah,
just like.
It was like a perfect generation thing that we grew up in.
But why would you say that?
Well, because we still got to play outside, until it got dark. We went through like the cassettes, to recording the cassettes, to the CDs, to like the MP3s. What is it now? The apps, all that. Like, we've had it all. We've had the best of everything. I mean, even TV. Come on, cartoons nowadays are not the same. You have to back me up on that one. Like, come on, Rugrats, Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. That was the shit.
The Doug was a classic.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, it was hit or miss sometimes.
Disney McGuire, the Disney Channel, like, come on. Even Stevens, there you go. Even The Simpsons is like so different now. Like, I can't watch The Simpsons anymore.
He hit it. That Boy Meets World still makes me cry to this day.
Full House is for me. Full House. I love Full House.
That's kind of an 80s show now.
Yeah. And then The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters, Roseanne. I used to watch all those.
Yeah.
I
Like,
remember with what's his name? Reynaldo Rodriguez. Remember Reynaldo? He was my neighbor since we were like kids. We would always be at each other's house. When our parents wouldn't let us go outside to the front yard, we would stand on the fence. Like, we would have like we would stand something on the fence, and we would like talk there, and we would plant little plants on the little soda cans. It was so much fun. We always talk about that when we see each other.
I remember because I had to do a project one time, so I went to Reynaldo's house, and then we went to the backyard or something when we took a break or something, and then Reynaldo was like, "Hey, Sarah's my neighbor," and then your head popped out from the other side of the fence. I remember that, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah." That should do it, everybody. Sarah, where do these kids find you on Twitter or Instagram?
I don't have a Twitter. So on Instagram, mssmelly17. Yeah.
Sure. Uncredited guest appearances by you and Elliot. You guys want to give out your Twitter? No. They say no.
Because people really are gonna follow you, right? Right? Nobody follows you, right?
No, not a single person follows me. You're right. I don't even know why I bothered. But anyways, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at EasyB14. Make sure you check out the website, EasyB14. Say later.
Bye.
Hey there, material girl. The neighbors told me that you're moving now, leaving to witness the world, yeah. But are you sure that's what you're doing? Are you running away for a purpose? Do you even know what your self-worth is? The passport you carry in your purse is a gift and a curse. When you going head first is an ATLMIALAXJFK. Luggage all packed, well to them I say farewell to the pure, amen, I pray.